All right, thank you.
Okay. All right. Please make me the host so I can do some things. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So I told you guys about you have prices is what determines, that is what makes you to have what do they call it? When you see candles forming, they are forming as a result of what? Price. The candlesticks you see and the ones you see in different books, they are all the same thing. They are just forming, they are just showing you what is happening as per price. I'm going to be sharing my screen soon. Sharing my screen now. So the candlestick shows what? Prices. And these prices, they come in different time frames. You can see, I hope you guys can see my screen now. Can you guys see my screen? This class is very quiet.
Yes, you can see it.
What is happening? In fact, everybody, if we need to talk,
I can see your screen.
We can see your screen, sir.
You've been quiet for me. Okay. So that's it. So you can see what happens here is each candle is telling you, is giving you an explanation of what has happened in the particular time frame. Let's say each candle, this candle you're seeing here now is telling you what has happened within, giving an information about what happened in the past 4 hours. This one is telling you what happened in the previous 4 hours. If you change this very time frame right now, it's going to tell, any time frame you select is going to show you what has happened in that particular time frame. And secondly, what I want us to understand is that you need to know that these things you are seeing, they are just because of technology. These charts you are seeing, they are here to help you, show you what is happening generally in a market, whether it's crypto, whether it's stock, whatever it is. They are there to show you what is happening as per money. Let's say, for example, right now, you can see a long green candle that is formed here right now. That candle now is showing you that, it's telling you that buyers are more than the sellers in the market. So what happens? Because there is much demand, price is going up. Hope you guys can understand what I'm saying now.
Yes.
Yes, coach. Yes.
That is exactly why the price is going up, because the buyers became more. There's a rush. It's just like you have a particular item and the price, people are rushing it. What happens naturally is that the price of that item will go higher.
Okay.
Hope you guys can understand me now. So that's it. So if you have, in every market, when you get to the market, your general market, these things are just like They are trying to tell you what happens in the market in a graphical form.
Okay.
When you get to a market now, you have both sellers and buyers in the market, right?
Yes.
You have people buying in the market. You go to a market electronic shops, you see people buying, you see people selling. You see some people are there to even buy the electronics and use it immediately. Meanwhile, there are some people that are there to buy and they want to use it, they want to sell it back. So that's why in a market, so even with these green candles you are seeing now, so it will not be green forever. We have both. At a point, it will change to red. So that's how it is. So why does it change to red? It means the sellers are now much. So that's it. So these things now, from what we are seeing here is telling you that when you have, from these charts now, you have candlesticks, which is like singular representation of price action. Then you have what they call market structure. Plenty of candlesticks will give you a market structure.
Okay.
So now market structure we are referring to is like, the structure of the market. Okay. Is it a downtrend or an uptrend?
Uptrend.
That is what market structure is.
Okay.
Are we on downtrend or are we on uptrend? Like this now.
Please, are you the one that places the cross line on the market structure? Are you the one that draw the line?
The yellow line or the green line? Which one are you talking about?
The yellow and the green line, sir.
The yellow line, I'm the one picking the tool and drawing it myself here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get the tool from here. Look at this. Look at what I clicked. You see that thing that looks like pencil, the second to, from the left, the second item there.
Okay.
You click it, you see different tools will come up. The trend line tool is what I use in making this now, drawing it. So to show you, that's what, when you see people saying I do TA, they'll draw lines, and then they'll draw some beautiful things, and you say, man, this thing is fine.
Some will draw thick line, draw thin line.
This is what they do.
Okay.
They just make those things, and then they use it for their analysis. So when you see a trend like this, when it's going down, it's called a downtrend.
A downtrend.
When it's going up, let's say it's going up like this. You see it's going up like this. Is what? Uptrend, right?
Okay. Okay.
It's uptrend. See what I'm doing now?
Yes.
It's uptrend. So that's it. So with this now, you can be able to do what? Like, identify what your trend is. But for a trader, the ability for you to be able to get into the market on time, quickly, is very important. Because as a trader now, this tool now you are seeing here, these candlesticks that and the charts that you are seeing, that these white men tech people that have given to us, is good for you to be able to analyze a market. Then you'll be able to make informed decision because you understand the system of the chart. You understand the information you're getting from the chart. Like now,
Okay.
if I'm looking at this chart now, I'm number one. I'm noticing that, yeah, there are lots of buyers. Sometimes some information we need to know about chart. It gives you even the market sentiment.
Go now, go.
Okay.
It even gives you the market sentiment. Sometimes it will tell you there are buyers ready to buy, but they are not buying yet.
Okay.
All these things are things you need to know. All these things are because...
How do we know? I believe we will get there. There are buyers that are ready to buy, but they are not buying yet.
Yes. All these things you get to understand it by the reaction, the way the buyers react at different key levels, key price zones. You'll be able to decipher these things. And you know that, man, this is what is happening. If the buyers are in and they are able to push the price upward, you know that, yes, they bought it and there are so many, so number.
Okay.
No, these are the things, your chart is there to give you those informations. And once you get those informations, you are able to push this, decide, yes, let me buy this thing now and make my money.
Okay.
So that's it. So market structure, number one, is for you to know the trends. Number one,
know when.
Yeah, I know when to enter.
Enter.
For an uptrend is something that moves like this, up, higher, 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 higher.
Okay.
You get?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's going upward. And then when you see an uptrend, it tells you that you always have a higher low and a higher high.
Okay.
Another higher low, higher high. It keeps going upward, higher high. So number one, higher low. Number one, how do we determine a trend now? You know that somebody that buys from here bought early, right? From this point now. Anybody that bought here bought early and maybe sold here or even here. So what a trader would love to do now, as a trader, would you like to buy here or you like to buy here? I know everybody would like to buy low and sell high.
High.
Right?
Yes, sir.
That's exactly what everybody wants to do. And then, but then many people are not able to have the knowledge to be able to get into the market and buy at a low price and sell high. Sometimes some people in this market always fall into the trap of the market and they'll go and buy high. And then before they know it, they are selling low, which is not what a trader wants to see. A trader wants to buy low and sell high. For a trader now to be able to get into this market quickly, you need to understand the concept of what? Trends. The concept of trends tells you that, number one, when you have maybe a market going down.
Please instruct members to mute their distance. We are hearing some family sound from the kitchen.
Okay, it's family sound, right?
Yes, sir.
Serious. Who are those? Jonas and Co. You guys should mute your mic before I help you to mute it permanently.
Okay.
Obina Ukegbu, please
Yeah.
mute yourself.
Look at your mute. Okay.
Yes. Fistus, mute. Okay, so now let's go on. So from what we are seeing here, for you to be able to understand and get into the market early, you need to know the concept of trends. So like what we're seeing here right now, you can see the market went down. Market went down like this, and then got to a point where it refused to continue going down. And then every trader now, usually every trader is alert, watching, man, this thing is no longer going down again as usual. Maybe it's time to get into the market, and then so that we can ride the next trend. But we need to know and confirm if it's now time to get in. So normally what a trader does is you observe this trend, you observe it and know the principle of trends. Know the principle of trend. I told you trend goes like this: 1, 2, higher, higher, higher again, higher again. So that's how trend goes. So the last point, we call it for an uptrend. That's how it goes. But for a downtrend, it's going lower, 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 lower. So that's for a downtrend. So for an uptrend right now, we see something of this nature. And then there is what, if the first point, we call it higher low 1. The next one is higher high 1. Higher low 2. Then higher high 2. So for a trend to be formed completely, for you to say, yes, this thing is a trend, you first of all observe and see whether you get anything like higher low 1, which is the last point it hit. Let's say, like, look at a new trend was formed here. And for somebody to say he has entered early, you need to be able to catch this thing maybe around this region. And then you say, yes, I made a good trade, because once you pick the trend when it's starting, you are going to enjoy the remaining movements till you see a major reversal again, you run away. That is what a trader does. You make sure you get in on time, and then you run out on time. So when you see a trade, a movement that is happening, usually what you do, you are looking for what? A trend quickly, so that you can ride the market upwards. That's one key way to understand how to enter on time market structure. Once you see that happening, you are looking for what? Higher low 1, higher high 1, higher low 2 again. Then immediately you see higher low 2, you know that this thing is forming a trend. Immediately it goes and breaks this higher high 1 and breaks it higher and goes and form the higher high 2. The next thing you do is to get into the markets from here. Hope I'm communicating.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Me too, sir.
I don't understand. Could you repeat that?
So these 4 things now you see here now is what you'll be checking to see for you to form a trend quickly, so you can get into the market fast. So when you see, let's say these things are happening, you see a movement in the market, maybe it's been on a downtrend, and you just want to trade only the uptrend alone. You can wait and make sure you observe and get these key points out. So another thing you need to write down carefully, just know that number one, never you trade against the trend. Never ever do it. You will come to realize these things, the importance of these things much later in your trading life, because after a while,
please come again. You say never what?
Trade against a trend.
Against a trend.
Okay, please,
Okay.
can I ask you one question, please?
Please, I have raised up. We said we should be raising up our hand, and I've raised up my hand since.
Hey, yeah, we are sorry. Some people can do not use it.
Okay, who is asking? Go on.
No.
Rose Tex Bell. Man, this is your name. I need to open a company for it. The name looks like the name of one electronics.
Thank you, sir. Yes, you wanted to establish a statement the other time before somebody interrupted you. You said before you said before we can establish a trend that will all of us see higher low one, higher one,
Yes.
higher low two,
Yes.
higher two. That was where you
higher high two.
Higher high two. That was where you stopped before.
Then the next point we see now with the supporting this thing, you get into the market straight.
Yeah, please, can I just ask you before you continue so you can keep note of that?
All right, go on.
Yeah, well, actually, I joined at the middle of your conversation. So what I'm trying to ask is that, in this market, we have where you set you set the chart, maybe 1 day or 4 hours or 1 hour or 15 minutes. Which is the best to get what you are explaining?
I don't get you. You said
this
that
chart.
That one has been said yesterday.
You want to know about the time frames?
Yeah, where you should set your time? Is it 4 hours or 1 day should be better, 15 minutes or 1 hour?
Thank you. Yeah, these things, we're going to come to these things very, very soon. Something about time frames. You use time frame depend on the type of trader you are. Based on the type of trader you are, you don't just go and then start trading only 15 minutes alone. You might not be able to make good decision with that. So usually there's what they call top-down analysis. Top-down analysis. Top-down analysis is you using a big time frame, like 1 week time frame. This gives you, look at 1 week time frame now. If you check the dates of some of these things, they are like many years backward. It's giving you many years information, other than when you are using one, maybe 4 hours. It's just telling you look at my screen now, the information you're getting here might not be more than 2 weeks information. A good trader will want to get a holistic information, plenty information first. Then you trickle it down to your smaller time frames so that you make decision on your final decision will be on your smaller time frame. Maybe you can even use 15 minutes to make your final decision. I hope you understand. That's what they call top-down approach. That's how a trader that wants to be collecting money, quick money on the market, that's what they do. You do use the top-down approach to make your decisions. One thing you need to know is this: any bigger time frames, they have more effects, they have more power, than small time frames. Small time frames like 15 minutes. You see, sometimes they can be very radical. You can't make decisions just from 15 minutes. But when you're using like 1 day, 4 days, it has more power. Just know that one. Just put it in your mind that 4 days, the bigger time frame has more effect than. What I mean by effect, let's say you see, I've been telling you guys that there's something they call support and resistance. There's something they call market structure and all that, trend line support, all those things. They're just small things you need to know. But if you have any information coming from big time frame, let's say for those that have been trading before, you have maybe a resistance around here, a resistance around this point. Now I'm doing, okay, they said I can't do this. So if you have a resistance here at this point now, and then you are seeing that resistance on big time frame, if you see that resistance on big time frame and you didn't see it on small time frame, my dear, forget it. Big time frame will have more effect than your small time frame.
Sorry, sir. Please. Sorry, sir. Please, what is resistance, sir? Sorry.
Okay, don't worry.
Sorry,
so it's the question that made me to go to this length, but we are going to come to that later on in our class. Okay. I don't know who asked that question. Was it Festus or what?
Obina.
Okay.
Festus, can I try to answer resistance and support?
Don't worry, we'll come to that soon.
Okay.
All right. Or you have a good, if you can answer, just go on. Let's see how your answer will be. But we are not up to that point yet. We're going to explain that.
Okay, if I can go ahead. As far as I know, I think support, it is the bottom line where the price was previously, like where you put it, that was around about where the price was at the bottom. Yeah, that's what I can say. That's the support. Yeah, the resistance then is the top one where it reaches and comes back. I don't know if I'm right.
Okay, for prices right now, this is resistance. You're mixing it up. Then the below it support.
Oh, okay.
Okay, above your current price is called resistance. Below it is called your support.
All right, thank you.
In trading, we have what we call key price zones. Key price zones. Key price zones, they are like, this chart is so simple. It's just telling you what is happening all over global market behavior, prices, how traders are behaving all over the world, regardless of your location. It's telling you that, okay, everywhere in the world, so number of buyers came into the market. That's why prices for Bitcoin went up today. And then around the world also, maybe during this period of red candle, around the world, so number of sellers came in and then pushed the price downwards. So that's what your chart does to you. So with that now, you can see all the information about price there. So you can decide what to do with it. So for your support and resistance, the price where major traders, a lot of traders, they are willing to sell their commodity, which is upward above the current price, is called your resistance. Why did I pick this place as resistance now? Because look at, let me do something. Hope you have seen where I picked as resistance. Around here, I picked that area as resistance. You can see now that at this point, traders, this is a key price zone. A lot of traders did something here. They did something here again. Did something, the same range. Each time price hits here, there is a major reaction. That's so high. You can see price hit here again. Already hit here. There was a major reaction again. Lots of reactions. So we call this place a key price zone. Key price zone. K. So below it, you can see another key place where reactions happened again. Look at the same line again. It happens. So it's telling you at this price of 17,500 and something is a key area. So anything that you have as your current price, below it, where you have key price zone, is called your what? Support. Our current price now is 22,813. Above it, where you have another place where there is lots of reaction, price reaction. Look at it. It touched here, it reacted up, touched here, touched up. All those places, you can call it key price zone. Each time, if price breaks above this place now, above this upward, this key price zone, maybe we have price going upward and then it breaks it and go up again. Since we are in 22,000 now, immediately we break this 29,000 range. This 29,000 automatically turns into what? Our support. Maybe our price now here. 29,000 will become our next support. Then we'll be looking at upper key price zones. Hope you understand the concept of support and resistance now.
Yeah, it's clear.
So that's how it is. That's how it is. So these things happen because in a market, you always have buyers. You always have sellers. So that's why you have different key price zones in the market. Some people are coming to buy when some others are coming to sell their own this thing. Right now, as you see in the market now, not everybody has decided to jump into Bitcoin now, because some are still expecting price to still go down. Meanwhile, some of them are expecting us to go upward from here to 60K. So we just have to. So that's why we have different reactions in the market. Some people are just buying to sell immediately. Some are buying to just use it as means of buying their goods abroad. So just know that. So any questions? Any more questions? Time is almost up. I want to introduce myself.
You have already done justice to that.
Okay. Who is this baby? This baby is giving us some distractions. Okay. Colette, Zama Colette. I've not heard your voice today.
Yeah, bro, this is Lawrence.
Okay. Lawrence.
Actually, there's one question I wanted to ask you now. It's not about what I want to ask is that, I just want to ask, maybe you have a group of people who comes together to have one, like a particular trading. Maybe when there's profits, you share it. Then when it's time to trade, you trade. I just want to know.
Please be audible. I can't hear you clearly.
Like here I am now.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Like here I am now. Bitcoin is around 20,000. So, like, sometimes they'll just, like, a group of people who come together in any amount you can afford, maybe below minimum of $500. So I just want to know if that also happened in your own side also.
Okay, you mean group of people coming together to trade?
To buy one Bitcoin, yeah.
To buy one Bitcoin and hold it.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, there is hedge funds. People do lots of things. That's why we're in a group. We're already in a group. A lot of things are happening. This is not like, let's say, like the fourth or fifth group from RCA. So a lot of you'll be getting different informations about things to buy and all that, things to hold. So is left for the leaders to decide what is profitable for everyone, and then the routes they'll take in doing it. Maybe if it's good for everybody to contribute, sometimes we do it, you contribute maybe $100, and then everybody gets a particular coin, and then it's locked up in a wallet, which everybody can see. You can look at, in crypto, there's this power of transparency. Everybody can see each wallet. If I give you my wallet address right now, you can put it in Gold Plus wallet and you'll be seeing everything I buy, everything I sell. So that's it. That's the power of crypto. So people can just decide to say, yes, we are going to do it together and join the money and then put it in one particular wallet and then hold it till 2 years time. Whatever comes up in it, we'll sell it. It happens a lot. There's what they call DAO. People work together to achieve a particular goal, and they will buy some coins that gives them profits. That's the essence of being in a group. That's why it's very, very important
Stop
you
matching
join
my
yourself
bed.
into
I
a
don't
good
always like
company.
you matching my bed. Daddy don't like it.
Please
Alpha,
mute
can you
yourself.
come?
Hey. Who is disturbing us?
Okay.
Who is disturbing us? I beg, mute.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Mute yourself, please. It's not enough to say I'm sorry and then the next minute you're loud again. Mute yourself, please. So when people come together like that, we do it once in a while, and it's always very profitable, very, very profitable. The decision is made by everyone. We just decide to buy, but not Bitcoin per se, because Bitcoin is quite expensive, and then the profit for Bitcoin right now will not be much. That's why there's one thing I want I want you people to do me one assignment. Go to CoinGecko and look at the first things that are on your screen. You'll see market cap, speculative supply, total supply, soft cap. Please explain what those things mean. These things I'm giving you is not because I want to give you assignments. It's not because I'm giving you so that you tell me the meaning. I want you to do it so that you know it for yourself. You know why you are buying a particular coin or why not to buy it. Somebody is saying we are going to hold, maybe some people will join money together to hold one Bitcoin. Buying one Bitcoin right now and Bitcoin might not give you enough percentage, enough profit like some other smaller coins.
Please come back from the coin gecko, please.
I said it will be an assignment. I'll drop it in the group.
Okay.
Circulatory supply, total supply, market cap, soft cap. Explain what they mean, the meaning of those terms. That the first informations that you see on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, they are the first things they usually write. So a lot of people go to that place and they overlook those things. All they are looking at is just charts alone.
And wallet
but those things, wallets, just they are just there to go and collect contract address and quickly they go to PancakeSwap and go and buy. That's what a lot of people want to do. But the important thing is those places are research sites, research places. You use it to know what is happening in the market. These things you are seeing, there are a lot. There is multi-million-dollar businesses. People are developing tools. A lot of things are being put to make sure they make the money in their trade. The hedge fund traders, they are putting a lot technology, designing robots, making sure they are doing their maths very well. But a retail trader like me, you will sit in the house and then you are just waiting for, well, maybe after going about your business in a day, you just come back to the house and say, man, so Mr. Raf said buy. Mr. Raf said buy Matic. Mr. Clovis said buy Polygon. All those things, if you don't put in the effort, sorry, you can't make the money like those hedge fund traders. Simple information that are on the CoinGecko, you don't know the meaning. Your own is just to go and take contract address and buy. You lose your money, they will take it from you. For everybody losing money, there's somebody gaining behind. So don't be the one losing. And if you make more profits, is directly proportional to the information you have. If you don't have lots of information, you can't make the profit. So read those terms, try and understand it, how it affects the prices. So good luck to you guys. Thank you guys for being in class today.
Questions.
Okay, go on.
Please, sir, there's something that you might mention, sir. You say that some people sell, buy to resell, and some people buy to use it to pay for a commodity. How does that one work, sir?
Let's see. Bitcoin today is Bitcoin is expensive. Yeah. And then some people in China, if you're in Nigeria and you want to buy goods in China, while I was trading, let me just give you an example. While I was trading for a hedge fund company, we usually pay other traders, some in India, especially India, Russia, was it Russia then? Yeah. I think Indian and Russian traders who pay them with Bitcoin. So somebody coming into the market to buy Bitcoin to pay somebody in Russia, will you be checking Bitcoin is going up or Bitcoin is going down before you buy and pay? You just buy and pay. So you're not careful about the price at that moment. But a trader now, somebody that Bitcoin is his goose, You come to the market and you are buying the Bitcoin because you want to use it and make profits. So you are now, a trader is the one that will now be looking at market structure, market, or the trend line. You are observing whether there are enough buyers to push the price upward, or the market sentiment is saying downward. You are trying to get information from this chart, so that you can be able to make your decision. So that's why I said some people are in the market to use it immediately. Meanwhile, there are some that are in the market, they are there for profit. And that's who we are. We are coming here aspiring to be traders, so that we'll decide the market and know when to buy, know when to sell. That's who a trader is. Hope you understand my point.
Yes, I understand. But sir, I want you to lay more emphasis on how you can use it to buy from China people, sir.
If you have a contact in China that accepts Bitcoin, you send it. This Bitcoin is like universal currency. Everybody accepts it. So, like a lot of people, a lot of companies, there are people working for different, companies in Nigeria here. They are being paid in dollar, in cryptocurrencies.
Okay.
So you can see what is happening. So these things, so those ones now, when maybe you want to pay somebody now with cryptocurrency, will you be checking to get it high or low? You just buy and send. So those people that are just end users, you get the point. Let's say you want to buy something in China now. You send your Bitcoin to this person, or USDT, or whatever coin that the person accepts. You send it to the person and you pay for your commodity with the dollar value that the person accepts. You are just an end user at that point. But when you are looking at making profits from a particular coin, you buy it and hold it for a while and sell to somebody else that is willing to buy. That's what a trader does. You get it now, right?
Yes.
Sorry to cut you short. That is my last question, probably for today. You are just trying to make emphasis about, buying and selling. I was just like, okay, are you not advising us, like, there are some new coins that are coming out very low, like maybe we can buy and keep for a very long time just to make more profit. So probably we don't even check about people who are coming into the business or people are buying. So what we just focus on is that that this thing, maybe in a time of 6 months, this thing might go viral more than you expected. So that's what I'm just trying to understand. Like, is it not advisable from your speaker, or you just believe on instant business?
Please, you try and be audible. Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening, straining my ear. So what I always say is, for you to get involved in any business, anything you want to buy. I've been showing you guys BTC all this while. There are several other coins in the market. For you to buy any particular one, you should be able to study about that project. BNB now is a coin they use in paying for fees in Binance. That's the utility. They use it, they have cards. People use it to do like ATM cards. BNB is used for programmers that work on BNB chain. BNB is used for very, very many utilities. So because of the demand for BNB, that's why BNB price is going upwards. That this is simple analysis for somebody that wants to hold a coin I'm just telling you the kind of things you analyze before you decide to hold a coin. So all these things now, you need to put them into consideration before you start saying, yeah, I want to hold this coin, I want to trade this coin. If you have, because as you have good coins, you have fake ones too. That's why I always tell people the importance of security and all these things. It cannot be overemphasized because you can lose all your money trading fake coins. There are coins that doesn't have any utility. Nobody is ready to use it for any real life projects. Nobody is willing to accept it for anything. And then some people are there shouting, buy, buy, buy. When you buy, they will sell on you. So you need to learn about the blockchain. But don't worry, these things, you learn it since we are together. We're always together. Follow me up on different this thing. Be around on all my Twitter space. Don't miss it too. Well,
All right,
that's
sir.
what I'll say. So you learn about the blockchain technology, how these things they are formed. So invite all your friends. It is free of charge. Sometimes we won't dash dollar. Today there was dollar dash for people too. Tomorrow there'll be another class. So it's free for everyone. All right. So any more questions?
The Twitter, the Telegram, is it every day?
No. It doesn't come every day. It's just the one for Go Plus link, the Twitter link I sent, and the Telegram, this thing I sent is just every Thursday. Every Thursday. We have key players, key people from different projects. They come and teach about blockchain and some important stuff in the industry. It will make you to always be ahead because see, there's one thing that makes me happy about blockchain. That it keeps evolving very fast. So it makes you young in your brain. You're always moving fast, learning new things. It's interesting. So it's good to just, when you start enjoying it, but you just be happy with yourself. Yeah, you're doing something good, something advanced. So that's how it is. So welcome everyone. Let's do it together. Ajibode Joshua, what are you saying?
Oh, I didn't mute my mic. That's just a distraction, sir. All
right.
Sir, please, sir, is Mr. Obina Ukebu, the one that told you earlier yesterday that from the market I bought and I was keeping, I have lost 600. But now I came back now and see that I 100 from it, remaining 300.
Yeah, I've gotten 300 back.
I've gotten 300 just today, just one day. So I'm happy. Then I just wanted to ask you.
But
no, it's not a question. No, I just want you to advise me. So should I sell those things?
See, let me tell you, I would say something, but trading is personal. But for me, generally speaking, I would say we will still have some more down. We will still have some dumps more, but sincerely, for a person like you, I think holding will just be good. Holding will be good, but if you would want to add more money to crypto, or you want to keep playing around with these ones, but the easiest thing for you to do is just sell. Is just to hold and allow your money to flow. But you have to, holding is not easy as well. But if I say sell right now, you might miss a lot of pumps later on. You get? If I say sell right now, you might not know. I might not be there to tell you buy again.
Sorry, sir.
Lawrence.
Yeah. I think this is not also personal. Let me just say it here. Like, which platform do you look like you suggest to be the best
For your trading? Don't worry, I'll drop a link for you guys to register to start register your account, then fund it a little. So we'll place some trades before the end of my section. Is that okay? Mr. Lawrence, you asked a question.
Okay, I will wait for that also.
All right, possibly before the end of the session. Roster bed. All right, well, I've gone beyond my time. I'm even tired. All right, good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Thanks for the other one. Okay, baby is even saying good night. All right.
Okay.
All right. Bye bye.
Yes.